Respected people, today I have appeared with some of the motivational tips which is really important and extremely working motivational tips to inspire you for achieving success in life. You know what? In today's life, in this epoch, most of the people, if not everybody, then most of the people looking to achieve success faster, sooner, right? But my dear friends, success is not something which you can buy from the market by paying a lot of money, right? It comes step by step. It comes slowly, gradually, by giving you real life experience. You know what? Successful people do not achieve success over the night. What most people see at a glance, that happiness, wealth, a great career, purpose, these are the results of hard work and hustle over the time, right? To become successful, you have to use your everyday as an opportunity to improve, to better yourself, and to get a little bit closer to your goals, right? It might sound a lot of work. Yeah, it might sound a lot of work, and with busy schedules, it looks next to impossible. But you know what is the best part? The best part is the more you accomplish, the more you want to do, the higher you want to reach towards your goal, right? So as long you have the hunger for success, you will always have the power within you to achieve it, right? You will have that power to achieve it. You will have to use your ambition, drive, and desire along with these tips what I'm going to disclose here in this video to make it happen, means to achieve success. Respected people, this is Quamar Sheikh and welcome to Real-Time Motivation. Respected people, today we will be discussing around 17 tips to achieve success in life, right? Which will be based on motivations. So here we go with tip number 1, and that is your limitations. Your limitation is only your imagination. Yes, your limitation is only your imagination. You get it? Let me elaborate. We as a human being are limited to our thoughts because of our surrounding, because of the environment we are living in, because of the society where we have grown up. So we have a mindset, we have some kinds of limitations which we don't want to break, right? Because of the environment, because of many of the factors. And what we think, actually, we think that the world is ending here. This is the boundary, this is the limitation of my thoughts. So my world is depending around these thinkings what I have, as I've set myself at a limitation. But my dear friends, the universe is not only dependent within the boundaries of our thinking, right? The universe is way bigger than we think. So we have to break the rules of limiting ourselves. We have to look beyond our limitations, beyond our imaginations. We have to imagine as bigger as we want to imagine, right? We have to go out of the box. If you don't go out of the box, then we will not know actually what we are capable of. So we have to believe that the limitations I have set to my mind is not only something which I will drive to. I will be driving out of the box of my limitations. We have to make a gut. We have to dare it. We have to break the rules of limitations. As most of the times we see and we listen, don't cross your limits. But I am going to tell you here, cross your limitations. If you want to do something extra, if you want to go extra mile, if you want to achieve something differently, you have to cross your limits. Please don't take my words on other way. You know what I mean, right? I don't mean that you cross your limits to abuse someone, that you cross your limits to beat someone, that you cross your limits to spread negativity in the environment. Absolutely, I don't mean that. What I mean is break the limitations of your mind, break the limitations of your thoughts, to spread positivity, to achieve more success in life, to get something which you really want to get, but you're not finding the ways because of your limitations, right? I mean that. So break your limitations, cross your limits, and achieve success, right? So now here we go with point number 2. Push yourself, because nobody is going to do it for you, right? Nobody will push you for your success. You only have to push yourself to achieve success that you desire to achieve, right? You will never know your limits unless you don't push yourself to them or beyond. That is why you have to push yourself, make your routine in such a way so that you remind yourself to push further, to push something closer to your goals, right? This is really important, to push yourself on a daily basis. Every day you do something so that you get more closer towards your goal, right? Yeah. Now here we go with point number 3, a very interesting point. Sometimes later becomes never. Yes, sometimes later becomes never. Let me explain. Many of the times we say, I'll do it later, because you feel that it is not important for you. That's why you say, I will do it later. But you miss something over there. You know what? You don't know that later will come when. Sometimes that later doesn't come. So what's the solution? The solution is do it right now. Whatever you have thought of to do it right now, right? You have to do it right now. That's only the solution. Do not delay. Do not lose something which is important in your life, which is important to make your destination easier to achieve success. So do not put yourself in a category to do it later. Put yourself in the category to do right now. All right? Yeah. Now, point number 4. This is also a very interesting point. Great things never come from comfort zones. You heard it right. Great things never come from comfort zones. Most of the people have understood it 95%. Let me explain that 5%, which is important. And you know what? Comfort zones are the most dangerous place to live. You will be surprised to hear this, right? But that's true. Comfort zones are the most dangerous place to live in terms of achieving success, in terms of doing something you want to focus. Things don't come comfortably, You have to be uncomfortable. You have to put yourself to become uncomfortable to achieve your success. It doesn't mean at all that you don't need to live with your family. You go in a jungle and struggle there. It doesn't mean at all. What it means is, if you want to achieve success, if you want to achieve things with real practicality, you have to put yourself out of the comfort zone and have to work there, have to work hard. So these things you can't do when you're comfortable, absolutely comfortable. So by these ways, comfort zones are the most dangerous place to live. I think you have got it, right? So now, point number 5. Dream it, wish it, and do it. Very simple to understand, but you move forward to do it practically. You feel its hardness, you feel how harsh it is. Dream it, wish it, and do it. But let me tell you, it might be hard for you or it might be easy for you, depends in which situations you are. But trust me, it is not something which is impossible. Absolutely not. You have your thinking, you have your brain, you have your reason. You can dream, right? You can dream. You can dream as big as much you want, and you can desire it. You can wish it to happen. And when you dream it and wish it to happen, and now the next step is to take action toward that, the dream you have dreamt. Now put your first step toward that, and then don't look back. Make yourself ready to achieve the dream you have seen for yourself, right? That is why this is said, dream it, wish it, and do it. right? Now, here we go with point number 6. Success doesn't just find you. You heard it right. Success doesn't just find you. You have to go out there to achieve it. Means you have to go out there to achieve your success. You get it? Let me elaborate. As I've said earlier, that success is not something that you go to market and buy it by paying as much as you want. This is something you only have to work on. People can help you out. The world will help you out. Your family can help you out to achieve your success. But the main role is yours. You have to work on it. You have to make ways. You have to focus. You have to make strategies how to do and what to do and work accordingly, because you are the main hero of achieving your success in your life, which will later on bring happiness to your family, to your friends, and to whosoever you want to do with. But on initial days, you are only the hero. You are only the person who will deal with the obstacles, with the problems, with which is coming on the way to success. You only have to deal with those things. That is why I say success doesn't come to you. You have to go out there to achieve your success. Now, point number 7. Really interesting point. The harder you work for something, the greater you will feel when you achieve it. Isn't it interesting? The harder you work for something, the greater you feel when you achieve it. We actually live in a immediate gratification kind of society, right? We want things faster, and we want to listen to the success stories of those people who has achieved the life goals, who have achieved success faster and sooner. But my dear friends, that works very rarely. Yeah, almost that doesn't work. Let me share with you some experience of my life, which I have learned from the biographies of great entrepreneurs, athletes, business tycoons, and many of the famous personalities. And what I have found, that certainly success doesn't come quickly. Yeah, success doesn't come quickly. It takes years of dedication and hard work to achieve it. It really takes years of hard work and dedication to achieve the level of success that you hear that most of the bigger people enjoy, right? So we have to focus, we have to see, we have to imagine that hard work so that success we can achieve. Now, point number 8. And this is a very short point. And I think with this point, we need to stop our video here only so that you don't get bored and you can have perceived these old points in your mind, right? So the point is, dream bigger and do bigger. The more you dream, the more big your achievements will be. So always dream big. There's no harm, right? There's no harm. Your brain is with you. Nobody is going to control your brain by getting into it, right? So dream big. The bigger you dream, the bigger you will have your achievements. So people, I am going to stop my video here only. So rest of the 7 points we will be discussing in the next video. Please keep watching this series and please keep visiting this channel. Thank you for watching me. As I always say, believe in yourself and keep smiling.